Good morning, people. How are we doing out there? It is Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day. I am here today. We're doing a little session on sore hips and sore back, and I actually do have a dedicated day for this purely because a lot of people suffer with it. And so what I'm going to do today is teach you how you can get rid of the dull, sore achiness that you have going on in the lower back and the hips. And the reason why I have a dedicated day for it is because a lot of people suffer with it, and it can be helped with just a few nice movements. And what I'm going to do for you today is a little bit of mobility and a little bit of stretch so that we can get it from both angles. Soreness generally happens from a lack of movement or a lack of range of motion, and so we're going to look at both of those today. So if you don't know me, hi, my name's Lisa. I am the Health and Confidence Coach, and I have been spending all of my mornings, Monday to Friday, being here at 9 AM with you to help you alleviate the aches and pains of everyday life with a little bit of movement. So let's get started, shall we? We are going to be starting standing up, and if you want to, you can have a chair or you can hold on to a wall for this move. If you don't have great balance, you're going to find it super helpful because what I want you to do is focus on your bum cheek being the thing that brings your leg out to the side. And also, I don't want you to be wobbling around with it. We're going to do 10 over there, 9, 10, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do another 10 over there. It's always nice if you feel like that you're going to end up fighting your wobble through balance, just to hang on to a wall. 9, 10. Perfect. From there, I'm going to do little kicks backwards and forwards. And even though I'm holding on to a wall, I'm still focusing on keeping my stationary heel into the floor. I'm going to do, and I do that so that my body doesn't get involved. If you feel like you're having a good here and there and flinging your back into it, just have a little step back because we are testing the range of motion. We're not doing a back movement here. Perfect, I've definitely done 10 there. So we're going to have a little changeover. We're going to have a nice little re-engage, and we're going to do it again. So I've got my foot fully into the floor, and I'm going to kick up and let it come back. Nice. I'm going to do that 10 times. This is just going to get that nice and loose. Morning, people that are coming on. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. 9, 10. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to do some little knee rotations. It's still great. It actually comes from the hips, but it's the knee that we're going to focus on, drawing a big circle. Good stationary leg, holding onto a wall so that I don't have to fight my balance. 3. Nice. I'm going to do 10 of those. Sometimes when people do this, they feel a little click in their hips, and this is okay. If it's not painful, it's generally a tendon, a piece of movement that's happening over the muscle, maybe. Perfect. So we're going to do 10 that side, so then we have to do 10 on the other side as well. And we're just going to lift that knee up, draw a big fat circle, and then put it back down on the floor. Nice. When you're doing this, don't be tempted to just let it go and let your leg slam down on the floor. We want a good control through that movement. Yes. We're going to make the effort for the whole movement and not just let it go when we reach the highest bit. Perfect. 9, 10. Love it. So if you've done that, you'll already be feeling so much more open in the hips. What we're going to do now is just have a little mobilise there for the lower back. So we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart. We're going to go for a nice engage, and if you don't know about engaging, I love to use the 5 steps to perfect form. If you don't know what they are, let me know and I'll send you the video link for it. But right now I just want you to push your heels / anchors into the floor. We're going to get our chest out and shoulders back. We're going to make sure that rib cage is over the belly button, and then we're going to start to roll our hands down our legs, but we bend over by sticking our bum out. Nice. From here I really want you to focus your pushing into the floor with your heels. I want you to engage your bum, and we're just going to do a nice little reach down, and then we're going to do a little pulse. Yes, we'll do 10 little pulses there. 8, 9, 10. We're going to see if you can have any more movement down. We're really going to push the heels into the floor and squeeze the bum, and we're going to hold it for a few seconds. Nice. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. We're going to squeeze our bums to stand up nicely. From here we're going to bring ourselves down to the floor, and you're going to put yourself into a nice tabletop position. Yeah. From here I really want you to push your hands into the floor. They're just under your shoulders. What we're going to do now is squeeze our bum to stabilise our knees, and then what I want you to do is a fire hydrant, but you're going to use your bum cheek to lift your knee up to the ceiling. And yep, we're going to do 10 of them. Nice. 7. Really nice for sore hips. 9, 10. And then we're going to change it over. Have a moment just to re-engage so that you're nice and stabilised before you instruct your bum cheek to bring your knee up to the ceiling. We're going to do 10 of them. 9, 10. Love it. From here we're going to do a nice little hip dip, little bum squeeze. Perfect. We're not going to hold this one for too long, just a nice little one for the hips there, and we're finally going to lay ourselves down on the floor. Hold yourselves down there just for a moment. Perfect. Sorry, I'm just getting a cheeky little drink in. Love it. From here, as you were, we're going to try to have a little reach back and grab one of your heels. If you cannot do this, you can grab yourself a t-shirt, a towel, a pillowcase, and you can bring this into you. What I want you to do, if you have managed to grab your foot, is I just want you to have a nice little breath. You might feel that it's quite tight. It feels like it's a quad stretch, but it's actually really helpful for the hips. So what I want you to do here is now try to squeeze your bum into the floor. That stretch will get quite intense down the quad. That's cool. We're just going to keep pressing it in. Nice. A few more seconds. 2, 1. Perfect. We're going to put that foot down on the floor. We're going to change it over. Have a little moment, have a little fight to get the foot. I know it's not the most easiest position to get into, but it's so good for lower back pain and for those hips as well. So I've got my foot. Now what I'm going to do is squeeze my bum as hard as I can into the floor. Yep, it hurts. We don't care. We're going to squeeze our bums in a little bit harder. Perfect. Love it. We're just going to hold that there for a few more seconds. Nice. We can bring that one down to the floor now. And then we are going to come back into a nice tabletop position just to finish off with a couple more stretches. I'm going into a pigeon stretch here. So what I've done is brought one knee up. I'm going to stick one foot out. I'm going to use my hands to push myself down to the floor, and I'm going to get a nice glute and hip stretch from this, and I'm going to hold it. Nice. So I can squeeze my bum if I want to. One thing I want you guys to be aware of is your head placement. Don't be tempted to shrink your head into your shoulders. We're having a nice press in. Yeah, love it. Well done. Nice. Let's have a quick change over then. One knee up, one foot out. We're going to use our hands to push us down on top of that leg. You can have a little bum squeeze here if you want. Just makes it a little bit more intense. Nice. We're going to hold that, and your hips and your back should be feeling so much better already. A lot less, like they have a lot more movement, they're a lot looser. I should definitely be feeling a lot less sore. From here we're going to have a little rollover just to finish on my last one, which is a good old hamstring stretch. I'm a massive fan of these. And yeah, they actually, the best ones do give probably the most feedback. So what I've done here, again, if you cannot reach your leg, definitely get a towel or a pillow, a t-shirt, whatever it is. You're going to hold yourself there. I also want you to focus on trying to bring your shoulders onto the floor so that you're not tempted to pull yourself up into this movement. I want your back on the floor. You got it. From here, what I want you to do is some big circles with those toes. And you'll feel, even when we do these circles, that you'll feel this in your calves, all the way up the back of your leg and in your ankles. So it's a really good one to do because it's doing a lot of things. Nice. From here, what I want you to do is just try to straighten your leg. If you have a pillow or whatever it is that you're holding yourself with, you can actually put this around the top of the foot, and then you can have apply more pressure to that so that you get a better stretch of bringing your foot down to your face. That's what I want you to do. I'm going to point those toes to your face. You're going to hold it where it hurts. Nice. Perfect. You're going to have to hold that for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Love it. Let's put that down on the floor then, and we're just going to change that over. So my other leg's going to go up in the air. I'm going to put my shoulders on the floor. I'm going to start doing my rotations of the ankles. Nice. Feels real good in the ankles, the calves, and all the way up the back of the leg there. Love it. From here, I'm going to straighten my leg. I'm going to try to flex my toe to my face. I'm going to hold it where it hurts. I'm feeling a good stretch there. So I'm going to hold it right there. Nice. For a few seconds. Yes. Nice. A few seconds more. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And there you go. And that's literally it. Within a few minutes, you've given yourself some nice hip opener, nice mobilise, some nice movements for the lower back, and a little bit of help for the hamstrings there as well, which are things that we all suffer with massively. And a few minutes of a little bit of movements can really make a massive difference to your day. So I hope that you've been doing them with me this morning. Good morning Phil, Sam and Michelle. Well done for being here. Let me know if you've been doing my stretches, because I know that you guys have been here a few times. So let me know, let everybody else know how effective they are for those silent people that are watching but not doing. If they hear the benefit of other people, they might get involved next time. Who knows? And also, if you do these, please hit that share button, because as I said, so many people suffer with the same issues, and it's likely if you've done it and you felt the difference that someone you know is definitely suffering with the same things, and you can help them by helping me and sharing this video. Perfect. Does anyone have any questions whilst I'm here? Also, for those that always watch a little bit later, feel free to leave comments or send messages to me. Definitely to tell me how you're getting on. Even if you don't want to tell the world, tell me instead. That's great. Perfect. Well, I am going to love you and leave you all and wish you all a very lovely day. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm doing postural corrections. It's funny that I don't know my own schedule, but my schedule is on my profile if you want to go and have a look at that. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.